Hello, welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole, and today we have the upcoming games on the Xbox Game Pass for cloud, console, and Windows PC for the month of October, or at least the second half of October. And let's have a look at the games which are coming to the Xbox Game Pass. First things first, we have Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is coming to cloud and console. If you are on PC, unfortunate you are missing out on this game. It's a pretty good fighting game if you like these type of games, of course. I'm not the biggest fan of fighting games myself. There are only a few I'm really curious in. So, yeah, cool for everyone who likes those types of games. Then we have Into the Pit, which is coming to cloud, console, and PC, and it's a first-person magical shooter, where you are running around in first person and shooting skeletons and all the other monsters with magic spells. Haven't played it myself, but definitely looks neat. And they're also using some old school graphics, if you like those graphical looks of the early 2000 era. Then we have Echo Generation, which is coming to cloud, console, and PC. This is a turn-based action-adventure as far as I know. I have not played it. I have only seen a few screenshots and so on about this game. But yeah. Also coming to cloud, console, and PC, we have the Bassmaster Fishing 2022. I think it's about fishing? Yay? I have no clue. Sorry. Then we have Guns Doppelganger Edition with cloud, console, and PC. Also have never heard of that, but it seems like you were shooting a lot of things. Cool. Then we have The Forgotten City coming to cloud, console, and PC. Now, this is actually a game I heard quite a bit about, and you are going into the past and you have to stop like a murder of occurring, because when somebody dies in that city, everyone will turn into gold statues, and you have to stop that somehow. It was actually a mod for Skyrim back in the day, and then it became its own game. And I heard it's pretty good. I haven't played it yet though, but I heard it's pretty good. Then we have coming to console Backbone. This is already available on PC if you're wondering. And it's a point-and-click detective game. Unfortunately, the ending is cliffhanger-ish. Like, people who have played the game are like, wait, what? Like, the ending is apparently happening very abrupt, and you just, it ends. And people are like, wait, what? What do you mean by it ends? This is interesting. Coming to console and PC is Alan Wake's American Nightmare. That was missing. Alan Wake was already on the Xbox Game Pass, but not the American Nightmare. And apparently that's now a thing. This is not the remaster, if you're wondering. Like, this is just the base American Nightmare game. Also very cool, to PC, Everspace 2. It's coming as a game preview to the Xbox Game Pass. If you haven't played Everspace 2 yet, you should, especially if you like space games. There's a lot of pew pew and story and upgrading your ship and whatnot. And it's also very, open space, but it's still in early access. Keep that in mind, it's not finished yet. It's coming to Xbox Game Pass, which is fantastic. Also coming to Xbox Game Pass, Outriders on the PC. Now, if you have already been playing this on the console, you would be like, well, I've been playing this for months. What's the biggie? Yeah, this is coming to PC. So the PC will actually be able to play Outriders. If you're like, oh yeah, what happened to Outriders? Well, the answer is not much. That's the problem. When they announced that they're treating the game as a non-live service game, they actually mean it. They haven't done much with the game. They fixed the bugs, That's about it. Yeah, they released the game, fixed the bugs, made some changes here and there, and then moved on. So if you're hoping for some big changes which came to Outriders over the past 6 months, I have to disappoint you. And then, by the end of the month, only for PC, we have Age of Empires 4 finally coming out. Looking very much forward to it. And as a huge Age of Empires fan, there's not much to say besides of, I'm really looking forward to this. I really, really do. And I heard a lot of good things about the game. So I can't wait to play it on release. Now that we have talked about the games which are actually coming to Xbox Game Pass, it might be time to talk about the games which are leaving Xbox Game Pass. Yes. And unfortunately this time I have only a handy list for you. And this is the games which are leaving. We have Kato, I have no clue who that is. Celeste is leaving, especially for speedrunners. Shame. Comanche, the new one, is apparently leaving on PC. Eastshade. That's interesting. I thought that game just came out like a few weeks ago. Huh. But yeah, that's apparently leaving. Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, you had enough time to play that game. Like, you had enough time to play that game. Knights and Bikes. I have never heard of this. Unruly Heroes. I have heard of this, but I've never played it. So, it's not the big games which are leaving, just some smaller ones. And yeah, those are some really, really good games coming to the Xbox Game Pass. If you don't already have enough games to play in your life, well, you have even more if you have Xbox Game Pass. With that said, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this quick video, then I would appreciate if you're on your way out, you are leaving a like. If you didn't like this video for whatever reason, well, there's a dislike button right next to it. And if you're new to the channel, you want to get more coming soon Xbox Game Pass games in the future, or you want to hear about gaming news, tips and tricks for new games, reaction to big gaming shows, or you want to catch my live streams, then I would appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel. If you do so, please don't forget to click on the bell icon, because if you don't do that, you will never ever hear from me ever again. And then there would be the question of, why did you subscribe to my channel? I know it's a bit weird, but that's how YouTube is doing it. So I would appreciate if you also click the bell icon. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Stay safe. Bye bye.